Now, Jeff, I want to get to hero factor. This was one that really caught my attention. What inspired you to write that book in particular?
Well, it came about over a period, a little bit of a period of time. And obviously, if we're all looking around right now, we all know that we've got a lot of chaos in politics, chaos in leadership, chaos in a little bit of business. And I really truly believe that. I think we're going through a very volatile period in human history again. We see these in cycles, and I think we're doing that again. And it really gets back to true values. And how it came about was there was a gentleman by the name of Rob Bryan. Rob sold his company back in 1996, I think, or 2004. I can't remember. When he sold his business, he sold it for $24.6 billion. When he sold the company, he decided to give a portion of the company to all the employees. Now, that wasn't written down anywhere. It's just that he and his wife, who were co-owners of the company, along with a few other people, they decided that's the right thing to do. And so that day, they set a record for creating the single largest number of millionaires ever created in one day. It's never been surpassed. Then another big transaction, if you remember, is LinkedIn, when LinkedIn sold for $26 billion to Microsoft, and that was in 2016. So here it was, he sold the company, and all these people started coming up to him saying, Mr. Ryan, I'm the night watchman. And my mother-in-law has cancer, and she has no health insurance, and I'm going to pay for the operation. We're going to save her life. You're my hero. And they didn't think anything like being heroes. But they did say, what could we do where we could replicate this? And so they created a mastermind group, a council, a peer council of some CEOs, about 27 of them. And they started having people go through a little bit of a gathering from time to time and do what masterminds do. And that is to help lay out counsel and provide advice and counsel and assistance and everything and direction and everything the way that they wanted to go. But they could never do it at scale. And I just stepped off the stage at the Rocky Mountain Economics Summit, where I was just doing commentary, took my earpiece off, stepped off the stage, and here's Rob Bryan in my face. But he came over, stuck a finger in my face, said, give me $1. I reached in my pocket, gave him $1, and he said, you just bought the Hero Club. So the next day I met with him. He started telling me more about it. I really liked it. And then I got to thinking, I took a couple of days off, went into you would call it the Outback, I call it Yellowstone, and I went fly fishing. And as I was driving home, I thought, wow, what a great opportunity to have a group of CEOs that believe in values so deeply that they put people above profits. Now, let me think about what these businesses are like. And I got to thinking more and more. And as I was driving back, going 4 hours there and 4 hours back every single day for a couple of days, I started writing out what I call the pledge. And that is a pledge for CEOs to say that they'll put people above profits and they basically won't be assholes. And that's what we started. And so what we found by studying these companies that do this is that they gross more money than their competitors. They make more money than almost anyone. They have employees who are more engaged, where 53% of employees today aren't even engaged in the company. They have customers who are happier. They have vendors who want to do business with them. And when they walk through the town, everybody points at them and goes, there goes a hero business leader. Because they're the people that pay for the little league, football teams and sponsor the symphony and do all the things right because they believe it to be right for the right reasons, not because it's a business decision. All right. And then you can start to look at these companies and you can see that they have, not only do they have high values systems, but they have high operational principles and outcomes as well, as opposed to asshat companies or wannabes or do-gooders or bottom line companies, which, we all know who those are, like the Walmarts of the world, the GEs. Great. Listen, let's just be clear. They're good companies, right? But they're all about the bottom line and not about the values. Because if they choose to diversity, if they choose to be a green company, it's because it's more of a bottom line decision than it is a value-based decision. And nothing wrong with that. That's just the way it is. But we find that hero companies, great leaders, transform organizations if they create winning cultures. And that's what it's all about.
Hey everyone, it's Mick Spears from the Leadership Project, where we empower leaders with the knowledge and skills that they need to create amazing teams and amazing workspaces. If you're enjoying our content, please do remember to hit like, subscribe, and that little notification bell so that you can be notified of all of our future videos. In the meantime, please do take care, look out for each other, and join us on this journey as we learn together and lead together.